The most successful products aren't built in a single moment of inspiration. They're shaped by iteration. Iterating based on real user behavior is what turns a minimum viable product into a product users truly love. It's about observing what people actually do, not just what they say, and using those insights to make smart, data-driven improvements. When you first launch your MVP, every click, scroll, and interaction becomes a learning opportunity. The way users engage with your product reveals how well it solves their problem, or where it falls short. Iteration means taking that feedback, analyzing it, and refining your product one step at a time. Let's start with why iteration is so powerful. Building an MVP isn't about getting everything perfect on day one. It's about testing hypotheses, learning fast, and reducing uncertainty. Every iteration brings you closer to product-market fit. Instead of betting on assumptions, you're adapting based on evidence. To iterate effectively, you need to ground your process in real user behavior, what users actually do when they interact with your product. This goes beyond opinions or surveys. Behavior is the ultimate truth. If users say they love a feature but never use it, that's a signal that something's off. Start by defining what behaviors matter most. These are the key actions that indicate users are finding value in your product, your activation metrics. For example, in a task management app, it might be creating and completing a task. In an e-commerce MVP, it might be adding items to a cart or completing a checkout. Tracking these behaviors helps you understand how users move from interest to engagement. Next, use analytics tools to observe these behaviors. Platforms like Mixpanel, Amplitude, or Google Analytics show you user flows, drop-off points, and engagement trends. For example, you might see that 40% of users sign up, but only 10% reach the main dashboard. That's a clear friction point worth investigating. But numbers alone don't tell the full story. Combine analytics with qualitative research, user interviews, feedback forms, and usability tests. Watch how people use your product in real time. Are they confused by the interface? Do they miss key features? Often, a few short sessions with real users reveal insights you can't see in data. Once you've gathered behavioral insights, it's time to prioritize what to change. Not every issue needs immediate fixing. Focus on the improvements that have the highest impact on user experience and key metrics. Frameworks like RICE, Reach, Impact, Confidence, Effort, can help you decide what to tackle first. After prioritizing, make small, focused updates. Iteration doesn't mean redesigning your entire product. It's about making incremental improvements that move the needle. For example, simplifying your onboarding flow, renaming confusing buttons, or shortening the checkout process. These small changes often create big results. Once you've implemented changes, run the experiment. Release your updated version to a small group of users or run an A/B test. Measure the results. Did engagement improve? Did conversion rates increase? Use this data to confirm whether the iteration worked or if further adjustments are needed. One key mindset to maintain is continuous learning. Iteration isn't a one-time event. It's an ongoing loop of testing, analyzing, and improving. After each cycle, ask 3 questions. What did we learn? What worked? What didn't? Then use those insights to plan your next iteration. Also, look beyond surface-level metrics. Sometimes behavioral data reveals deeper insights about your users' motivations. For instance, if users repeatedly use a Save for Later feature, it may mean they're interested but hesitant to buy. That insight could inspire a new iteration, perhaps adding reminders or limited-time offers to encourage conversion. Another powerful way to iterate is by analyzing user cohorts, groups of users who joined or performed certain actions during the same period. Cohort analysis shows how behavior changes over time. If retention improves after a certain update, that's a sign your iteration worked. If not, it's time to test again. Communication is also key during iteration. Share findings across your team, designers, developers, marketers, and stakeholders. When everyone understands what users are doing and why, decisions become faster and more aligned. Tools like Notion, Miro, or Trello can help you document insights and plan next steps. It's equally important to stay flexible. Sometimes data will tell you that a feature you loved isn't delivering value. Don't be afraid to pivot. The goal isn't to defend your ideas, it's to build what users actually need. True iteration requires humility and curiosity. Lastly, celebrate progress, not perfection. Each iteration, no matter how small, is a step forward. The goal is momentum. Over time, these improvements compound into a product that feels intuitive, reliable, and deeply aligned with user needs. In summary, iterating based on real user behavior is the heartbeat of a successful MVP. Observe, analyze, prioritize, and improve. Combine data with empathy, and let evidence, not ego, guide your decisions. The faster you learn from real users, the faster you'll build something that truly resonates and stands the test of time.